What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Basically, it's going to be an E30 video today. What I really wanted to do, I actually asked you guys this a while ago, if I should do like a parts breakdown video, and a lot of you guys said yes, so that's basically what we're doing in this video. We're gonna be checking out all of the parts that I bought for the E30 build. So without further ado, let me go ahead and get all of the parts out of these boxes. Obviously there are a lot of boxes and I spent a shit ton of money getting all of this together, so let me go ahead, get everything out of the boxes so I can show you guys all of the parts that I got. Alright guys, after like a good hour and a half, I got all these parts laid out on the floor so I could go ahead and show you guys everything I bought so far. Now this isn't every single part that I need. There's still a few things I have to order. Like I still need the interior, like the seat covers and stuff like that, and just a few like odds and ends, like clips here and there. And I'm sure I'm missing a few stuff as well when I start throwing all the stuff back onto the car. There's always going to be some stuff that you miss. Other than that, let me go ahead and get started on all the parts. So right here I got a full brand new set of Bavarian Autosport coil packs with brand new boots as well. Got the oil filter right here, got a brand new thermostat right here, new upgraded metal impeller water pump because these are usually plastic impeller and they break pretty easily. Same with this thermostat housing, these are usually plastic and break easily, so I went ahead and got a metal one. I got a bunch of vacuum hoses and vacuum pieces right here that attach to the intake manifold. These are all brand new OEM, that way I won't have any issues with like vacuum leaks or anything like that. Also got a brand new clutch line because I believe I was missing this either way. As you guys know, the car is an automatic, which I am converting to manual, so that's why I got that piece. This is a shifter like linkage fork right here. We got a brand new shifter boot right there. I got all the new timing guides right there, two brand new pulleys, got some knock sensors right there because these knock sensors tend to go bad on these S50 M50 engines. Brand new Continental belt, new Bosch spark plugs, all 6 of them. I got a new timing chain, cam sprocket chains, and the oil pump chain. Got a new rear main seal and front main seal, valve seals, and then here are just a bunch of like small gaskets here and there. These are like the grommets for the valve cover. Got all brand new O-rings for the injectors, a grommet that goes on the firewall, some crush washers, new oil filter housing gasket, and these are like new transmission seals. Got new intake manifold gaskets right here, rear main seal cover gasket, timing cover gaskets right there, brand new rod bearings, new head bolts, new Vanos gasket, valve cover gasket, head gasket, all the exhaust gaskets that I need, oil pan gasket. Every single gasket on the engine is going to get changed, and almost every single part on the engine besides like the pistons and the rods and the crank are going to be changed, so everything else is basically brand new. I got an E36 318 Ti radiator right here, brand new. The reason I like this radiator is because it has the reservoir on the side, that way you don't have to mount a reservoir anywhere else. The only downside to this radiator is that it's a little bit smaller, but I've actually ran this before in my old S50 powered E30 and it ran perfectly fine. One thing I think I forgot to get is like a electric fan. I might do like an electric fan conversion. But other than that, I got new piston rings, intake elbow. I got all the new clutch parts right here. Clutch master cylinder, slave cylinder. We got a new flywheel, new clutch disc, the new pressure plate and pilot bearing and stuff like that are all inside. I got the crank right there. All the crank journals look really good. No scoring or anything like that. Block looks really good. No scoring on the cylinder walls. No rust either because it's greased up, keeps it from rusting. The head right here with all the valves removed. I got the head resurfaced already and hot tanked, so that's all clean and ready to go. That's like the cleanest it's gonna get. Got a front sump oil pan right here because the regular E36 S50s and M50s come with a rear sump setup, which means the pickup tube sits like in the back, but for the E30 you actually need the pickup tube to sit in the front, so that's why I had to get that off of like a E34 M50 from like the junkyard. But let's move on to all the suspension components. Every single suspension part on this car is going to be changed. Everything is brand new. We got brand new front control arms, all brand new rotors. The rear brake calipers are brand new from an E46, I believe, and the reason I got E46 rear brakes and E30 front control arms, and you see it's 5-lug, we're obviously converting the E30 to 5-lug with this kit that's sitting right here. This is a SRS Concepts 5-lug conversion kit, which I believe came with either the front hubs or the rear hubs, but either way all the hubs and bearings are all brand new. I got the wheel bearings right there, so all new rotors, all new brake pads, new brake wear sensor, and the main piece to the 5-lug conversion are these BC Racing coilovers, which the top hats are for E30s and this bottom is like E36 M3. So these are 4 or 5 lug converted E30s. Shout out to my friends Audemars and Nautic. They bought me that full coilover kit. Thank you to them. Moving on to a few more parts. I got all the differential stuff right here, all rear end stuff right here. We got new diff bushings, axle seals, brake caliper seals, all of the bushings for the rear subframe and rear trailing arms, driveline center support bearing, new motor mounts, which are specifically for the 24 valve swap on an E30. Got new transmission mounts and also the driveline guibo, all the clips necessary to put like the moldings and everything on there, like factory filler, neck, like gasket right here. Got brand new mirrors. All of the window seals are all brand new OEM. Got a full OEM brand new Euro trim set that costs a lot of money. I got a non-OEM set of European front grills, brand new OEM set of IS side skirts. Just these damn side skirts were like $450. Same goes with this IS front lip, all OEM clips, wheel well liners. I don't know if I have the complete set. We'll find out when we put it on there. Got an E30 M3 harness cover right here. I believe I've shown you guys in older videos. I got a Euro plate filler, which is OEM as well. I got a aftermarket MTech 1 rear spoiler, which actually fits really well. And my favorite piece, this is basically a brand new S50 engine cover. These are so hard to come by and they're so expensive. MHW style front turn signal covers. Got a new set of fog lights. These came smoked. I had actually ordered them like original. I don't know why they sent me like smoked versions of it, but I guess it's fine. We'll see how it looks when we put it on the car. Got a new set of E30 smileys. Obviously they're aftermarket. These things are just so expensive if you want to buy like the OEM versions of them. So that brings me to the final piece of the puzzle, which is sitting in this box right here. This is a complete bolt set for this car. So these are all brand new zinc plated bolts and brackets and everything for the whole car. Basically every single bolt on this car is going to be brand new. Also on the engine. So all of the engine assembly bolts are also in this box. So literally everything on the engine is going to look brand new. Basically what I'm trying to say is I'm way in over my head with this build. I'm just glad everything is going to be brand new. It's hopefully going to drive like a brand new car. Fingers crossed. Like I said before, there's still a few more things I still have to buy, but I'm sure you guys want to know the price to all of this stuff right here. I spent over 6 grand, probably around 7 grand for everything here, which honestly may not look like much, but it's a lot of stuff. Like I said, I needed to do this as well so I can know exactly what I have and what I'm missing, because I ordered all these parts at like random times and stuff like that. So it's good to know where I'm at the moment. All right guys, it's actually been a few days. I went ahead and cleaned up all of the parts that I had laying around. I actually got a few more parts in, which I'll probably just show you guys later on or something like that, because I really don't feel like unboxing all that stuff. I know I say this every single time, but I'm finally getting back into posting some more videos for you guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the content. But yeah, I really need to get this thing done, so it's time to move forward. So without further ado, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below what you guys think about the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.